Okay, this is where we stopped yesterday, yeah. Okay, on this one, you see here, this here this is the note. I say a noun form by means of a suffix star, uh, govern also accusative lah. So he asks you to refer back to lesson 23, number 25. Anyway, suffix star is this one. Can you see this is a suffix star? The root is ni. Uh, Ni is the root ni. If you were forming a noun as a nati, nati means to lead. This is a noun, natis. So this is a noun, nati. So this is so the root plus a ta, so it become a noun. So after adding it is in your NPC one, your NPC one, normally they won't the TAR, the AR is replaced by you. No, you only see NATO. You will see a NATO. So it's the same because there are one is TAR, one is plus U. So at the end of the day, it's forming a noun lah. So this one is forming a noun. This is a verb. This is a noun. So forming a noun, it becomes something like that lah. Lead is a noun. Leader is a noun. Lead is a verb. Same like this one lah. Su is to hear mah. Sunati is to hear. And then you plus ta, it becomes sotu, is a hearer. Huh? So that means one Pali word can be formed a noun and a verb lah. So like this one, gachati, this is irregular, plus ta. Then you form the word gantu. Gantu is a goer. Gachati is goes. So like this one, mat, that means technically, if I'm not mistaken, the word ma, I haven't checked, but I remember ma is to measure. The word ma is to measure because the word this one to measure. So and to relate measure and mother is a bit difficult. So that's why I didn't put this one. So matu is a mother. Okay, and with so mother that means technically is sort of like a care, caring for somebody lah, for their children. I think. So the verb form, that is one of the verb form, but it has no related to this one. So the verb form, I'm not too sure. Yeah. So this is the one. So we will go to this one. The verb like urati, dusati, and all these. Okay, pasati, all these things is covered by genetic gift. So this is genetic gift. So here, what you see here, this is genetic gift. Papa is evil or bad. Papa is evil or bad. So then you see urati. So this word is urati. You see this word urati. Or govern means is related with the word is related. Let me see. You see here and this one, urati and this one, papasa. They are governed. That means related. So in this case, your subject is a fool. Okay. Send this one. Urati is a verb. Fill up. Fill up of evil. So in English, normally we don't say uh, we don't say if you use the word fill up, that means of evil. If you change the preposition, you change the preposition and you change the verb form, then this of may not be applied here, you know. So if you ask me, fill up, I would rather use the preposition fill up with evil rather than of evil. You know, this is so. This is what the book is trying to tell you. But when you look at the English, it don't necessarily has to be of. Fill fill up with evil or fill off with evil. I think with evil is better choice. Even though the description here it says like that Okay, we will move to the next line. The next line that you will see for yourself. Can you see this? this is in decline. Ma. Uh, uh, paman pamanyete. Okay, pamanyete. That means this is imperative. So second person, plural. So let. So you see, let. So when you say let, so in this case, let you. This and this is imperative. This you lah. Let you think, because there is no subject. So this is you will become a subject. So the word punya, punya is righteous, righteous lah. That means uh, uh, doing the right thing lah. So if you when you translate, so this one has to combine with them. Uh, this one has to combine. So in this case, we rather don't use the word let, we use may. So may you plus this one. Don't think. Okay, don't think. Don't think, because the word here is think. You don't think. Okay. So don't think. This word is not there. This word is not there. So may you don't think lightly. This is I added of righteous. So this one you have. So that means so he's trying to say you don't underrate goodness. Punya. So punya is can be translated as goodness. Why is goodness? Goodness is because when you do uh, puja, you do dana, basically it's, it's a good thing. The good things, that's why it's called punya. It's a goodness. Sometimes it's translated as merit. So in this particular line, according to the syntax. So we use the word righteous. So that means if may you, that means if this a person who does not think highly, because I put lightly, if we don't think highly of righteousness, or highly, all right. So then this is an advice to what? To a fool lah, to a fool, because a fool do a lot of evil things. So that means most likely he don't think highly, or so in this case this is an advice given to the fool lah. Don't think lightly of righteous, because righteous, which is consists of what? Sila. uh, of course, before this is dana lah. Dana, sila, and samadhi lah. This is the thing we this is all righteous lah. So of course we start with sila lah. That's why, so don't think lightly of righteousness. So these are the things considered as righteousness lah, goodness lah. Because this is, if you put all this is related with goodness. Righteous. Sila is righteous. Dana is goodness. This is also goodness. So it depends on the context lah. So you get what I mean, huh? So this is the one you have to take care of. All the C6 is related, because the word Maya, they won't mention Maya, but however, is part of it lah. So the other one is Sape Tasanti, Da 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 Se. These two dot, that means these are two lines, separate line lah. Sabe Bayanti, but you know. Okay, so you see here, this is N with SSA. Okay, so that means this is a subject, or so this is a verb plural. This and this agree, all tremble. So all tremble. This is here technically is supposed to mean tremble uh, of on the account of punishment. You have to add in this on the on the account of. So so that means all tremble on the account of punishment. You see the of is here. This part you have to add it in. You have to add it. If you don't want to use this, you can put all tremble. Uh, 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 no, like still have to use this. This sounds better. So the second one is all fear, all fear. So in this case, this is okay because this is genetic, all fear of death. Uh, so this is all fear of death. So this is okay. This one you have to add in something like that. So when you do translation, you don't have to worry that if you can add in one or two words or take away one or two words to makes the translation beautiful, then you can put all this in bracket so that people know that this word is of punishment, and this is what you added. So so that is how it go. Any question on at this junction?
Brother Alfred, sorry. Just now I heard you mention colon.
Colon.
For the what about the colon? You didn't
There
mention?
is in Pali there is no colon.
Oh,
There is no colon. So is the colon put into here is to segregate that this is one line, this is another line.
oh,
Because here also
okay.
here you put a colon. So there is no colon
Mm,
here. So there's
okay,
two
yeah,
phrases lah. So that means two phrases lah, line by line lah. That means this is
yes,
one
yes.
line, this is another line.
Yeah, why in Pali there's a long paragraph, sometimes no comma, uh, but they relate to different things, I mean, if you break it up, it's one item, one issue after another issue, but there's no comma to show it, and then and then it's such a long paragraph.
Always
Why should they structure it this way?
because basically a language is always like that. So the language it's not that they structure like that. Since in the beginning, the Pali and Sanskrit was like that. It was like that. So it came down. This is the way lah. So in what you can identify, because in Pali is very easy. You always identify the verb. See here, this is the verb. This is the verb. Okay, so it always has a verb, right? It has a verb, even though there is the arrangement. So when there is a verb, there must be a subject. Subject and verb normally go in line, lah. So if in the sentences you cannot find a verb, then there will be always you have to add in.
So you can break the sentence by the gerund and the verb,
Yeah,
the verb
the verb.
to show each particular
Uh,
action or event.
yes. So you always find a subject. Then you find a verb. So the verb will be present tense, uh, past tense, future tense. Then you have the gerund. Then you got a present participle, past participle. Then you got imperative, optative, conditional, future tense, future tense. These are the one will give you an indicative of how to stop, where to stop already. And then you can easily identify the subject. You can easily, even though it's like subject, this is definitely is a subject already. Once you find a subject, you find a verb, you can end the sentences with that already. So that's
Okay.
how you tackle it lah. All right.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Brother
Okay.
Alfred.
Okay, welcome. Now, here is action now. Action now. This is extract now. Okay, extract now. This is abstract now. Karanang. And this is extract now. Okay. Uh, so this is extract now. Okay. If you look here, okay, this is a compound. Okay, a compound. You see, this is a genetic case of. So in this case, it has here you have to take this one of all evil. You can understand. Here is of evil all. So we cannot put that way. Of evil all cannot. In English, of all evil. Even though this and this is uh, in interchange. So the word is, this is a noun. This is not the word. This is not a verb. A verb is karoti. You know that this the verb is karoti, come from the word ka. All right. You know the word is karoti. The root is ka. So this one is should have a na. Okay. Right. Na, and the root is ka. The root is ka. So ana is added. It is a second primary derivative. This will form a neuter noun. Ana is added, just like, for instance, ma plus ana, marana. Same, ah? Ma plus marana. This is death. So this is also a noun. So that means here is non-action. Non-action, non-action. So, non-action of all evil, this doesn't sound good. If you're going to put this not doing, not doing, so not doing all evils, oh, is you can understand. So not any or all evil usually is replaced by any evil. Any evils and all evil are the same. In English is sometimes any evil. So here it become not doing any evil. You get me? So all evil is the same as in English word is any evil. Not doing any evil. So this is not doing any evil. You see the translation is because of the English word. Of all evil doesn't sound good. That's why it end up become any evil. So you can understand that how to do the translation. Any question on this part? I think it's clear. All right. So here, can you see here, Ava? This is one line. Ava Metang. So it consists of Ava and Etang. Etang is this. Ava is only this. Okay, only this. Only this. Okay. All right. So if you break down, you get this. But later you will see why it will go change. Okay. This is also same something like that. So this is pura, pura. You take the pura and then you plus ana, it becomes purana. This is purana. Same, purana, same. Ana here also ana. So sahayanang, also this anang, this is anang. Okay. Pura is a past friend, or the word pura can mean ancient, can become old, it can become a past. So in this case, it's talking about this is an adjective to this of old friend. You can use either of old friend, or past friend, whichever. But past friend, it can mean that somebody is no longer your friend. You see, old friend is still your friend. Okay, so it's up to you to use whether old friend or past friend. So the word ahu is aor. Ahu, because the root is who. Who, if who plus t, it become hoti. Okay, this is a present tense. So this is plus a in front. This one never change. It become this is past tense. Was. Okay, the word sangamo. Sangamo, this is a subject. You know the end. That means here. So what you do is, okay, then if you want to translate, okay, this. So you take your subject. You take your subject here. You put your subject here. So subject is meeting. So in this case here, etang and this is the same. Then you put only. Let me put so only I put here. Only etang. Etang is in the adjective. Adjective is in what form? In nominative single. Plus this one, that means this. Here this meeting. Okay, only this meeting. Then This is the subject. Then you're going to put the verb here. Was. Okay. Meeting. Okay. Here. So here is a old friend lah. This is not a verb. So do you need this word? No need. This meeting of old friend, this one no need already because the meeting was old friend. English is not correct. So in this particular case, so what you need to do when you do a translation, you have to put this is a genitive case. So you just truncate this meeting of old friend. Okay. So of only this meeting, it does not sounds good. So now you see it's not sound good. What you do is it takes the only what it do is it change to such was. You see now the verb become here. This is kind of adverb. Adverb, this is the verb. Now then only you can such was this meeting of old friends. So this part this part I was that was put like that. So because normally we don't put verb in front. Only when you use with this kind of adverb, then we can because then you can have your subject matter somewhere here lah. Your subject matter somewhere here lah. So that is how you do your translation. You have to do an arrangement because at times you will run into such a difficulty, like especially like this one. So when you break down here, you try to put subject verb and then you cannot figure out. Then when you see this, then you realize that there are a lot of exception during the translation. This is very good one. This is a good way of how to represent. Otherwise, you see this one, why do I need to translate here when it was here? So then suddenly you realize the word only that does not have to mean only. Just here, if you take only was, only was, it's the same as such was. So that is how you can figure out what words to use, how to rephrase your translation. All right. So by doing exercise on your own, then you're able to figure out, even though you are facing certain challenges. All right. The next one is Tanang Kayang. This one just now I already show you. So I show you just now is talking about Asawa Kayang, destruction of Asawa. This is also indicative of an arahan, destruction of craving. This is here it put waning of craving, but this is not. This word is destruction of craving. Destruction of craving. Destruction of craving, and because if you look into the Paticca Samupada, that means the 12 dependent link. That means is from the Salah Yatana Pacaya. Salah Yatana, that means a contact condition what? Pasa contact, pasa Pacaya bau. No, sorry. Pasa Pasa Pacaya Vedana, Vedana Pacaya Tanha Pacaya Upadana. So this is so that means he is talking about craving. So if you able in the 12 dependent link, you can, if you stop the tanha, the whole process will stop. Because this is a kaya, kaya is destruction of craving. Once the craving stop, all stops. You cannot proceed anymore because after tanha become bhava no, tanha, after tanha is upadana, clinging then become bhava become jati. That means if tanha stop, bhava will stop, bhava stop, that means jati will stop lah. So that is how it works. So as long as you break, so technically you're supposed to break tanha. All right.
But
Okay.
some brother Alfred, some say must break at contact.
You cannot break a contact. Contact is for you guarding, guarding
Guarding
of
the feeling,
guarding of what? Guarding of you.
restrain the
Guarding,
six senses.
correct. Guarding of the six senses. So after guarding of the six senses, if you guard the six senses, then
There won't be craving,
not yet the feeling.
because
No, the feeling. That means you when you guard your
senses, the six senses,
senses, then the Vedana, you got three type of Vedana. Pleasant, okay, pleasant, neutral, right?
yeah,
And you got unpleasant, okay. The pleasant Vedana will give rise to Tanha,
correct.
okay? Okay. So if you do the guarding, that means this will not arise. What about if the feeling is unpleasant?
Aversion,
Aversion. That's a dosa. A dosa is also in Abhidhamma dosa aversion. This is also not good cetasika.
Nasika,
This is not cetasika. What is about neutral? Avijja, ignorance. You see all the three feeling, be it pleasant, neutral, and unpleasant, this give rise to all the three unwholesome state. So that's why I say guarding. So how do you guard? Sati,
atapi,
sampajanya.
atapi,
No, atapi is ardent lah. This is that means you have to got mindfulness. If you don't have mindfulness, you cannot
correct.
know.
Sati,
So sati, that means you have to know mindfulness. When you have mindfulness, you can know these states of vedana. Sampajana is a
yeah,
clear
comprehension.
comprehension. You have to got clear comprehension. So without clear comprehension, how do you know that this is tanha, avijja, or dosa? You won't know because you need this. The guarding part, you need these two. You need to the guarding, you need these two in order to detect this. You cannot just remove it like that. You cannot just remove. You only can prevent. For a lay person, until you become an enlightened, you have to be mindful as well as you have clear comprehension, then you slowly guard your mind. Yeah, you guard, that means guard the six senses, basically it's guard the mind lah. So when you guard the mind, then you have what we call it the samma samma vayama, Okay.
Yes,
So the samma vayama, because now this is unwholesome, okay? Unwholesome, akusala, akusala cita, okay, akusala cita. So when it's unwholesome, first what you do is you remove. You remove the unwholesome state, right? You remove the unwholesome state. After that, you remove already, what you do? You prevent lah. This is guarding, is prevent lah. All right. Now comes to wholesome state. Your wholesome state of mind hasn't arisen yet. So what you need to do is how
promote,
you cultivate lah.
cultivate.
You cultivate lah. So that means you cultivate. So you or develop lah. Bhavana. Develop is bhavana. Develop. After develop, you want to maintain it, right? Ah, so you see, that means this one, Sati Sampajana plus Samma Vayama, they are interrelated because after you see, uh, you can see the Eightfold Noble Path is called Sati, got Samma Viriya, Samma Vayama, Sati, Samma Vayama. So these are the part is controlling the mind. Yeah, controlling the mind. If it already arises, what can you do? Then you remove it. You get what I mean? That is preventing is one thing. You need to remove it. So you after removing it, then you try to. So if you got, for instance, you got here, where is it?
Prevent those that has not arisen.
Yes. So, but those arisen you remove, not yet arisen you prevent. And then if for the good one, not yet arisen, you develop. Once you develop, you try to maintain it lah. You get it, huh? So this is the important part. It applies in whether you do in a meditation. You don't think meditation, you have to apply this daily. You have to apply it. Okay, so this part is Sutta finish lah. We go to this part. Hiranya, okay. Suvana Bujang, okay. So the word here, Hirana, this is talking. The books here is a wooden. The dictionary say is a raw gold lah. Probably is a gold ingot. Gold ingot. Gold ingot that means is one piece that haven't turned in the jewelry yet lah. So this one, that means technically this is the word. Can you see a heap of or a pile of raw gold and gold lah, because this and this is a dwanda lah. Compound dwanda n lah. So you will end up with n here, dwanda, a heap of whether you put bullion or what, it doesn't matter lah. So that is a minor problem only because you put gold ingot or raw gold or whatever, it's not a main issue, right? Okay, we will move to this one. So here, Tamahesh, the word denoting compass technically is talking about direction, direction north, south, east, west. So north is compass. So it also means position or location. I think that time the translator could not find a better word. I think this is a better word. Direction, position, and location. Location. All right. This is the other one. Because can you see the word Uttara? Uttara is a north. So north of the city. So this is the north of the city. See here? North of the city. Okay, now here is another one. Pachinato. Okay, then this is Raga. So can you see? That means is from this one you take here, this is appellative. From the east of Rajagaha. No problem. Okay. Then this one is this one you can see here. This is a sala tree. Can you see the word Anang? Anang means of. This is Yamaka is twin. You have to reverse this of twin sal tree. So in this case, here is Antarena. So that means this is instrumental. That means in between of this twin sal tree. So this is how you translate. So this is another. Can you see this? This is Antara. This is Anta. This word and this word is the same. This word is so in between. The word here is Satinang. Sati refers to the thigh. in between the tie. So in between, so this is not compass. This is not compass. That means technically this is location. This is location. This is location. So when I read this, I change it to, I put it like that, location. Then tase, me, sangha, se. Can you see this? And this is a same case. Semuka again. Okay. Semuka. All right. So here in this case, okay, this one is me. Me, it comes from the word ahang. This so instrumental by me. So by me. Okay, by me. And then here you can see the word semuka. Here is a bit difficult to translate. First, you do of the community of Mang, of community of Mang. Okay. So here the word semuka. Technically, yesterday we talked about semuka. Semuka. So if you go to see the semuka, that means is here. This particular case, I'm going to show you the word semuka because it has a different context. Is it 1M or 2M? Let me check. Never mind.
2M.
2M, this is 2M. Okay, it's 2M. You see here the word semuka is literally with face. Literally with face. This is the one you need to take. Yesterday we used the word semuka face to face or face on or something like. Today we need to take this. So this is the line. So in Pali, the context of the sentences will decide which are the Pali word that you need to choose. So in this case, okay. Okay, yesterday we talked face to face. So in this is in the present. Even though this is ablative, okay, even though this is ablative, then from we cannot use. So it is used as in the present. Yeah, this is in the present. Okay, so here you see the word from the present. So from the present of the company of Mang. Okay, this one. Sutang heard. This is a PPP heard by me. Can you see this is the translation? So the key part is this one. This is the key part. So here, this is the translation. Okay, any question on this? I think you can understand. So when you do translation, so you just have to figure out which words have to be used. Now,
Brother Alfred,
yeah.
back to this Uttaram Nagarasa Pachinatur Rajagahasa. Why not use the word from? No,
Yeah.
not the Uttaram, the Pachinato and the Pura Timato.
This
The
one.
book, yes, the book indicated two. Why two and not from will be more appropriate, huh? The book stated as two to the east of city, to the east of Rajagaha.
Okay. In English, when we are pointing to a direction, pointing to a direction, we always use to the east, to the east, to the north, to the south, pointing to a direction, correct? So pointing to a direction, so the pointing to a direction is pointing to a direction, so we use to the east. Okay, to the east. When we point is to the east. When we come from the east.
Yeah, towards will be to. Going
Uh,
going will be from.
Going or come is will be from because we do because see this is only two words. That means say go and come. Come, that means we come from. If we go, we'll go to. So this one we cannot, because this is pointing to a direction. If you know because the verb here is not mentioned. If you got gachati, straight away we see goings to the east of Rajagaha. But if we say the word agachati, then it come from the east of Rajagaha. So we don't know the verb. Yeah, so we don't know the verb. So we just take one of them.
Brother Alfred, come back to from the presence, then we use C5 lah, ablative. In the present, then is C7 lah.
Yeah.
But then
So
you can use the word puratimatasa.
can also can also
Then
can.
it will be two lah.
But in English, it doesn't matter, as you can change it accordingly. But what here is what is in the sentence. When you see this style of translation, you know which preposition to use. But if you go to do a translation from English to Pali, then your choice you can use whatever preposition in the Pali lah.
Depending on the verb lah.
Depending on the word, because you see there during the translation that time, during the translation, if the especially if they translate from Burmese, if they translate from a Burmese text into a Pali, then they decide what kind of declension they're going to use. Then they will decide. But this one, if it comes from those old ancient Dhamma is already has been spoken that way, then we don't have to change anymore lah. We don't have to change, and then we stick to it, and then we look and we decide how to translate the song. You get what I mean, Because this is very subjective one,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Here, okay, now. Okay, we done. Okay, Santike Maranang Tawa. So this one, Okay. So Santike, that means this is a locative. So a locative, this is Maranang, this is Maranang, this is a neuter noun. This is a neuter noun. A neuter noun can be a subject and an object. So that means in this case, it should be subject. So here, if you look at this is a subject. Your death is near. So this your death is near. Can you see this one? So if you ask me what is the translation, I say your death is near, rather than near the. This is the old English. Near the Hoover death. I think I don't like this translation. I will say your death is near. I take this as a subject. Your death is near. You see, So that is the reason why I don't follow their translation. I give you a choice of how to interpret what I write, and then you look at it. Then you can able to think. So when you're able to think, next time you're able to translate. You don't have to depend on what you have seen in the book. It's all right, All right. So the next line is this one, Okay. This is Mama Chayena. Can you see, So I break it down for you because this is a compound. So the Mama means mine. Come from the word ahang, mine, So technically Mama is mine. Mine. So this and then this one is Achaya. Achaya is passing away. So if you could translate this one, you translate with my passing away. So, okay. But here is, you put after. The reason he put after, because maybe there are something written down there. Let me say, there is some instruction. So, some instruction after passing away. So, this one, you have to look at this one, because this use after. Right now, we use with my passing away. rather than after. Unless you got more line into the sentence. So if you don't have, you don't care, you just translate like that first. You got the choice. Okay, number Nasa, Ratia, Achina, same. This is the same. That means this one is here, same word. This is the same word with passing away. That means here is, can you see the word? This is a feminine noun. Feminine noun, GCN is also feminine. GCN is feminine. So, of that night with my passing away. So, you would rather put with the passing away at that night. So, you put something like that, lah, as long as it makes sense to you. So, probably uh, this one is like that, lah, with a of course, passing away. Of course, it has to God.
Brother Alfred.
Genitive case,
Yes.
case. So you have to put a genetic case with the passing away, my passing away, or something like that. Okay. Yes, what you want to say?
I think that's why they quote the sutta.
Yeah, the code of
So
Sutta.
that this is why they translate it this way.
They quote the Sutta is because they take into consideration more than one line.
Yes.
The overall sentences, overall one or two sentences lah. So that is the reason why you will face a problem. So as long as you understand, you do your basic like what I do like that, then you are able to figure out already.
Yes, it's just like this after my death. If you maybe in that sutta, the proper translation would be after my death. But just by the word itself, then it's with my passing away. It's with rather than after.
Okay.
So that's why they put the sutta reference. Otherwise, it'll be very confusing. You'll be wondering, without the sutta reference, you're wondering why it's not with and why is it after. So when they quote the sutta, then you know why they use after.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. So that is how we goes about lah. So that we go about. So I think we stop at here lah. We stop at here. It's time's up. Stop here because that is the whole thing lah. So you look around. So basically what is trying to emphasize is on the genetic case. Genetic case of all the genetic case. We stop at here because then it will be a lot easy lah. So you see. Okay, we are done today.
Thank you, Brother Alfred. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.